evaluation. Nakabase siya sa background, sa environment. So, next, input evaluation. Assist alternative means based on the inputs for the achievement of objectives to help decision makers to choose options for optimal means. So, in this evaluation means looking at the stakeholders, the strategies, the budget, and the coverage and the research. So, from the word input. So, ang nakakuha siya kung saan ang needs or what kind of the strategies that used in making the curriculum. Next will be the process evaluation. Monitors the processes both to ensure that the needs are actually being implemented and make necessary modifications. So, process evaluation is looking at the development from the word process. So, ang yung process niya sa evaluation is for the development of the curriculum or to enhance or to change what is the something new in the curriculum. So, the implementation, the monitoring, and the feedback of the program. So, the last one is the product evaluation. Compares actual ends with intended ends and leads to series of recycling decisions. So muna siya ang result sa evaluation. Muna siya ang looking at the impact kung saan epekto or what is the result of the evaluation they made sa gikan sa context, input, process, and until the product. So this is the impact and the effectiveness, the sustainability, and the adjustment of the program or the evaluation they made. So, for stages that 6 steps are suggested. Muna siya dito sa gikuan sa CIPP model, muna siya yung gikuan ng steps. So, sa context evaluation, nadali ang step 1, identify the kind of decision to be made. So, nakuha siya. Ang step 1 ng step 2, natulong na siya sa context evaluation. So, step 1, identify the kind of decision to be made. Then, step 2, identify the kinds of data to make the decision. So, muna siya na-involve sa context evaluation. Wala siya nagtungod. So in these steps, sa duha ka steps, nadara ang evaluators examine the resources and the background, the program such as the scope of the evaluation and the supports the program in program has in place. So, ang nakuha na po sa input evaluation kaya ang step 3 o step 4 nabilong siya. Ang step 3, collect the data, mami siyang input. So from sa word input, ano sa maling ma-input kung dili ka mag-collect of data. So you need to collect the data in order for you to have a result or to apply in that evaluation. So establish the criteria to determine the quality of the data. So in these steps, that once the goals are assessed, the evaluators can now review and focuses on identifying the key stakeholders and examining the program and in collecting information about planning strategies or implementing. Sa process, ang process kay nabilong dara ang step 5. Analyze data in the criteria. So, the activities of the program are assessed with a focus on continuous improvement, what is being done, is being done well, or what is needed to address for change. Muna siya ang process. So, last one is the product evaluation. Organize needed information needed for decision makers. So, evaluators measures the outcome. So, magkuha na siya og outcome kay product naman ang iyang basihan sa evaluation. So the outcome of the program and how effectively those outcomes are being addressed. So next one is the state responsive model. So responsive model is oriented more directly to program activities. The program intents evaluation focuses for the activities rather than the intent or processes. So nakatwala ko siya diri about sa more activities sa pod diri nga model. Nakafocus siya sa activities. So Robert State, 1975, recommends the following steps on the curriculum evaluator. So, the curriculum evaluator follow the steps below. So, sa kang Robert State na siya ikuan at siya steps na ginasulod sa para sa evaluation sa curriculum. So, step 1, meets with stakeholders to identify their perspective and intentions regarding curriculum evaluation. So, di ba ang in evaluation, di ba, kung mag-implement mo ka sa curriculum, mag-lead sa stakeholders. Ito na yung mga stakeholders. Parents, church, so muna siya naka-state diri meet the stakeholders. So, muna siya need siya i-meet ang stakeholders in order for us to know or on what where the part of the curriculum is due to evaluate or to change. So muna siya, the evaluators need stakeholders to gain the perspective and intentions regarding to the evaluation. Step 2, draws from step 1 documents to determine the scope of the evaluation. So, the evaluators draws on the discussion and analysis happen to these stakeholders. So, magwala siya, mag-take siya action doon sa iyang mga nag-get sa iyang stakeholders in order to address on what needs. Sa step 3, observes the curriculum closely to identify the unintended sense of implementation and any deviations from announced intent. So, i-observe sa inyong curriculum kung saan pwede nawalaon or saan inyong pwede i-stay sa kuan or need revise or need i-kuan siya. So, the evaluator observe the program closely to get a sense of its operation and note any unintended deviations from any announced to intent. So, ano siya? So, step 4. Identify the stated real purpose of the program and the various audiences. So, may galunin mo sila so, yung ikuan i-state kung sa dun ang real purpose, why we need to do this evaluation. Okay, kanang di ba sayang mga kuan kay mag-wonder sila nung na-change, bakit na-change yung mga code na. So, dapat i-state mo sa mga kuan sa inyong stakeholders or sa inyo kuan na audiences nga unsa ang real nga purpose sa inyong evaluation in order na kanang wala siya kanang wala siya wala yung miscommunication or wala yung mga pagtatakas nga kuan nga makaka-create o karang kuan sa mga una sa tao. So, step 5, identifies the problem of the curriculum evaluation at hand and identifies evaluation design with needed data. So, the evaluator identifies the issues and problems with which the evaluation should be concerned plus specify the kinds of the data needed. So the evaluator need to identify or classify which issues or a problem need to address in the evaluation. Next is select the means needed to collect the data information. The evaluator find means to select the acquired data which can be human observer and judges instrument if there is any. Next, implements the data collection procedure. So after those one, the implementation of the data you gather, the collection, also, or you apply the any data you gathered in those sa mga niaging nga steps nimo. So, dali na ang implemented. Next, organize the information into teams, then decide with stakeholders the most appropriate formats the report. So, ano na siya? So, after organizing, the evaluator decides which audience requires